Hey, what's up you guys? So wanted to make this video in response to the questions I keep getting asked and the picture I just posted up on my Facebook and Instagram. So here it is. This is me from May to August. In the picture in May, I had actually just gotten done working out, had eaten most of my macros for the day, and I was putting on a filter to try to make my muscles show up a little bit better. So this is as full as my muscles would look by the end of the day. The picture from August, that was from this morning, right after I woke up. So no food in me, hadn't worked out. This is when my muscles are at their flattest. So while my muscles do look pretty much the same and it just looks like I got rid of some fat, I actually have a little bit more muscle mass on me, and that's perfect because I'm not trying to add a lot of muscle mass. I'm just not really into that. So yeah, when people are asking me, they're always asking me if I'm cutting, and then when I'm eating, they're always asking me if I'm bulking. I'm really not pursuing either of those right now. Not anymore, at least. I find those to be more of like aesthetic goals, and if you watch one of my older videos, I did add aesthetics to my training for a while from May to June, just so I can learn more about it. But I really just don't find it interesting to do that for me personally. Like, I would love to have shredded face and ass cheeks, but at the end of the day, the reason I like to lift is so I can lift heavy, and that's what gets me motivated to go train. And that's what I went back to in July, and I'm gonna put all my aesthetic goals to the side for a while, at least for the rest of 2013 and probably most of 2014. I'm just gonna focus purely on strength training, bringing up my powerlifting numbers, and hopefully be adding Olympic style lifting to my routine soon if I can get my shoulder, if I feel comfortable enough with my shoulder to do those. So yeah, so the way I'm going about this, am I cutting or bulking? I say I'm not really doing either. The way I try to describe it to people is that really at this moment I'm just converting. Like, hopefully I'm slowly losing fat still just by eating properly and training hard. But at the same time, hopefully I'm putting on a little bit more muscle mass, and specifically, guys, not like the fluid muscle mass. I'm not trying to look swollen or anything. I'm actually just trying to densen my muscle fibers through heavy lifting, and through heavy lifting I'm also going to be making my bones denser too. This will also make my tendons and ligaments a lot stronger as well, and just overall building up my internal muscles as well, not the show muscles. Like, I'm really just trying to improve my performance and not worry about my physique right now. So hopefully, if I lose a pound of fat, I'm putting on a pound of strength through, bone density, muscle density, and, do that as long as possible. Eventually I'll get to a point where I can't lose any more fat, and I will have to go on somewhat of a bulk. It'll be more of a lean bulk, and hopefully I won't be putting on that much mass. So, when people go on bulks, the reason they do it is so that they can put on muscle mass a lot easier, because when you're training, not only do you need to be taking in enough protein to fuel your muscles, so the amino acids can help rebuild them and repair them, but you also need to be taking in enough fats and carbs so that your body has enough energy to use during your training, also so that your body doesn't resort to attacking your protein sources where your muscles are and going catabolic and basically consuming your muscles for energy instead. So a lot of people just go on big bulks, and so they don't have to worry about that. What I'm trying to do is make sure that I don't go on a bulk, still stay pretty lean, but continue to put on strength. And the big thing about that for me is, one, I just like the challenge, but two, I'm all about relative strength. I've always been fascinated by people like Bruce Lee, who was incredibly strong, but relatively lean dude. And that's because you don't need a lot of muscle to put on strength. Muscle size and muscle strength are not the same thing, guys. So I really want to focus on just getting stronger without my body weight fluctuating too heavily. I don't want my deadlift to go up by 100 pounds if that means I have to put on 20 to 50 pounds. I want to be able to deadlift 3 times my body weight. That's one of my big goals. I want to get that accomplished, and hopefully by next year I'll be competing. I really want to start competing in either powerlifting, Olympic lifting. If I can get my shoulder to feel comfortable enough with Olympic style lifting, I might even consider doing like things like CrossFit, and who knows, I mean, I eventually might want to try doing one of those natural bodybuilding competitions, because my physique should be getting better even though I'm not focusing on it. Just the fact that my fat to lean mass ratio is going to be adjusting means that, you know, my aesthetics should be looking better. And yeah, so I mean, I want to start competing in the fitness field by next year for extra motivation and just to, I don't know, to compete again. I miss competing. So I realize though that if I want to stand a chance out there, you know, actually perform well, I mean, I don't want to go compete if I'm just going to lose. I want to compete if I have a chance of winning. And to do so, I know I have to just bring my numbers up. And so that's what I'm going to start working on for the rest of 2013 and probably most of 2014. So of course I'll be adding more videos showing my training progress and stuff like that. But yeah, that is what I'm doing. At the moment, I'm neither cutting nor bulking. I'm just converting. Later.